Alright, so let me explain to you my Euro nymphing combo. I have a 10-foot LRS 3-weight from Douglas. I have a 5/6 San Miguel Ross reel, and I have 6-weight fly line. And attached to my 6-weight fly line, I literally just tie it. I'm not sure if you can see it right there, but I just tie Chameleon Maxima, which is a 6-pound mono, directly to my fly line. It's 27 yards. I wind it all up, and then attached to that Maxima Chameleon, I attach this OX mono, which is a tricolor mono, and then I attach this background backing, and I just use a barrel knot, and I just attach it. This is up and down, so it kind of is an extra sighter, so I can see my sighter line. And it's like, sort of like an indicator. If I'm drifting this down and this thing bounces up and down, boom, I know that I got a hit. And then directly to this this tricolor mono, I use 5X fluorocarbon. And then what I'm currently using is a Daniels jig, which is a great nymph to drift down. Gonna let that sink straight on down. When it gets to that sighter, then I'll kind of just give it a little bit of action. A lot of people say, why do you give it so much action? Shouldn't it be completely still, drifting down, not doing any sort of movement? Well, sure, that is one technique, but if you watch and observe a nymph, a real nymph, drifting down a water column, they're just not like dead drifting. Maybe if they're dead, they are, but they might move a little bit. They're trying to wiggle. They're trying to get themselves down to the bottom, out of that faster flowing water, so they can go ahead and grab on to a rock and climb underneath of it. So if a fish is watching this nymph drift down the water, and they see it move just a little bit, just a twitch, that's pretty natural to them. That might cause them to instinctually go ahead and hit it. Let me just move down just a little bit. Oh, got one right down in there. Okay. So I'm just going to move down. I might be down at the tail end of this hole. And you know, you see all this water flowing down, and then it's kind of funneling right there. It's slow water over there, fast water in the middle, and shallow here. So it just might be where they're all kind of congregating down in there. Always. Oh. Bummer. I kind of hauled that too much. That's a shame. Let's see if I can get that back. I won't catch the same one, but I know that they were pretty far down into this hole. All right, that's a good fish. Alright, let's see you there. So now that I know where they are, that kind of makes life a little bit more fun. I have my fly all the way down near the bottom, and my sighter is close to the water surface, so I know that it's about 5 feet. Ooh, someone took it right over there. So I'll dead drift it for a little bit, and then once I'm taut, then I'll just kind of give it a little movement, and that kind of just is allowing any fish who's paying attention to maybe think that that's a real nymph. Get it way over there and let this drift right on through. You can sort of see that eddy. I'll allow my fly to drift right into that seam where the water is getting flow, and then I'm just going to pop it. All right. That was the trick. It just needed just a little bit of movement, And that little bit of movement causes those trout to say, hey, that thing is not a piece of trash. That's not a stick. That's not a leaf. That thing is moving. They keep their eye on it. They see it. They see everything floating and drifting by them. But they might not think it's real until it moves. Then they know it's real.